What are life changes? Life changes are the moments that move us from one chapter to another. They may come suddenly or slowly. Sometimes we choose them, and sometimes they choose us. A life change can be starting a new job, moving to another city, graduating from school, ending a relationship, meeting new people, or changing the way we think. Every change, whether big or small, has the power to shape our future. Many people think change is something to fear because it brings uncertainty. We don't always know what will happen next, and that can make us feel nervous. But when we look back at our lives, we often realize that the biggest changes became the greatest lessons. The difficult moments helped us become stronger, wiser, and more confident. Life is always changing. The seasons change, technology changes, and people change. Since change is a natural part of life, learning how to accept it is one of the most valuable skills we can develop. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What can this experience teach me?" That simple change in perspective can transform our lives. Why do people fear change? People fear change because the unknown feels uncomfortable. Our minds naturally prefer routines because routines make us feel safe. When something new happens, we worry about making mistakes, losing what we already have, or failing in front of others. Fear itself is not the enemy. Fear is simply a signal that we are entering unfamiliar territory. Every successful entrepreneur, athlete, artist, and leader has experienced fear before taking an important step. The difference is that they didn't allow fear to stop them. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. The first few attempts are usually difficult. You may lose your balance or even fall. However, every mistake teaches you something. Eventually, riding becomes natural. Life works the same way. Every new experience feels difficult in the beginning. But with practice, confidence grows. The greatest opportunities often exist on the other side of fear. If we always choose comfort, we may never discover our true potential. Can change make us stronger? Absolutely. Every challenge builds strength if we choose to learn from it. Think about a tree standing during a storm. The wind bends its branches, but its roots grow deeper. Difficult experiences can have the same effect on us. They strengthen our character and prepare us for future challenges. When we overcome problems, we gain confidence because we realize we are capable of handling difficult situations. We become more patient, more understanding, and more resilient. Strength doesn't come from having an easy life. It comes from continuing to move forward, even when life becomes difficult. Many successful people experience failure before achieving success. They lost jobs, faced rejection, and made countless mistakes. Yet those experiences became stepping stones rather than obstacles. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is often part of the journey towards success. How can someone begin a new chapter? Beginning a new chapter starts with making one important decision, choosing not to remain trapped in the past. We cannot change yesterday, but we can influence tomorrow through the choices we make today. The first step is to identify what needs to change. Maybe you want healthier habits, stronger relationships, better communication skills, or a more positive mindset. Once your goal is clear, create a simple daily plan. Small actions produce big results over time. Reading for 20 minutes each day may not seem significant, but after 1 year, you will have completed several books. Exercising for 30 minutes every day can improve both your physical and mental health. Saving a small amount of money consistently can build financial security. Consistency is far more powerful than perfection. You don't have to be perfect every day. You simply need to keep moving forward. What role does mindset play? Mindset shapes everything. Two people can experience the same situation but react in completely different ways. One person sees obstacles while the other sees opportunities. A positive mindset doesn't mean pretending that life is always easy. Instead, it means believing that problems can be solved and that challenges contain valuable lessons. Developing a strong mindset requires practice. Replace negative thoughts with constructive ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I haven't learned how to do this yet." That small change in language creates hope and encourages continuous learning. Gratitude is another powerful habit. Appreciating what you already have makes it easier to face difficult times. Gratitude reminds us that even during challenges, there are still reasons to keep moving forward. What habits support positive life changes? Good habits create good results. Every successful person develops routines that support long-term growth. Start each morning with purpose. Avoid checking your phone immediately after waking up. Instead, take a few minutes to think about your goals and plan your day. Read books that inspire you. Learn new skills that increase your knowledge. Exercise regularly because a healthy body supports a healthy mind. Eat nutritious food, drink enough water, and get enough sleep. Choose your friends carefully. Spend time with people who encourage your dreams instead of discouraging them. Positive relationships help us grow, while negative influences often hold us back. Most importantly, never stop learning. The world changes quickly, and those who continue learning remain prepared for new opportunities. What is your message today? My message is simple. Don't fear new life changes. Welcome them with courage and curiosity. Every new beginning offers another opportunity to grow into the person you are meant to become. There will be difficult days. There will be moments when you question yourself. That is completely normal. Keep going anyway. Believe in your abilities, trust the process, and remember that success is built one day at a time. The decisions you make today will shape the life you live tomorrow. Your past does not define your future. Your current situation does not determine your final destination. Every sunrise brings another chance to improve, to learn, and to begin again. Take that first step today. It may feel small now, but one day you will look back and realize that this small decision completely changed your life. Why is it difficult to leave our comfort zone? Leaving our comfort zone is difficult because it is a place where everything feels familiar. We know what to expect, and we don't have to take many risks. Although staying in our comfort zone feels safe, it can also keep us from growing. Imagine a bird that never leaves its nest because it is afraid of flying. It may feel protected, but it will never discover how beautiful the sky really is. Many people dream of a better life, but they hesitate to take the first step. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect plan. The truth is that perfection rarely exists. Growth begins when we are willing to try, even if we are uncertain. Every successful journey starts with one courageous decision. The first step may be uncomfortable, but every step after that becomes a little easier. Confidence is not something we are born with. It is something we build through action. Every time you face a challenge, instead of avoiding it, you become stronger than you were yesterday. How do failures change our lives? Failure is often misunderstood. Many people think failure means the end of the journey, but in reality, it is usually the beginning of a new lesson. Every mistake teaches us something valuable. It shows us what works, what doesn't work, and how we can improve. Think about inventors, entrepreneurs, athletes, and musicians. Very few became successful on their first attempt. Most experienced disappointment many times before achieving their goals. What made them different was not extraordinary talent, but extraordinary persistence. Failure also teaches humility. It reminds us that success requires patience, discipline, and continuous learning. When we stop fearing failure, we become free to explore new opportunities. Instead of asking yourself, "Why did I fail?" ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" That simple question changes failure into education. Every lesson makes you better prepared for the next opportunity. How important are daily habits? Daily habits are the foundation of every successful life. Our future is not determined by one big decision, but by hundreds of small decisions repeated every day. If you spend 1 hour each day learning a new skill, imagine how much knowledge you will gain after 1 year. If you save a little money every week, you will gradually build financial stability. If you exercise consistently, your body becomes healthier and stronger over time. Success is usually invisible in the beginning. You may not notice improvement after 1 day or 1 week, but months of consistent effort create remarkable results. Good habits also reduce stress because they provide structure and direction. When you know what you need to do every day, you waste less time making unnecessary decisions. The secret is consistency. Small improvements repeated daily eventually produce extraordinary achievements. Can changing our environment improve our lives? Yes, our environment has a powerful influence on our thoughts, emotions, and behavior. The people we spend time with, the books we read, the videos we watch, and even the places we visit all shape our mindset. If you surround yourself with positive, hardworking, and supportive people, you naturally become more motivated. Their attitudes encourage you to aim higher and continue improving. On the other hand, spending time with negative people who constantly complain can slowly reduce your confidence and motivation. Your physical environment also matters. A clean and organized room helps you think more clearly. A quiet place makes studying easier. Even small changes, such as adding a notebook for your goals or creating a comfortable reading corner, can improve your productivity. Remember, you don't always have to change your entire life overnight. Sometimes changing your environment is the first step toward changing your future. Why should we never stop learning? Learning is one of the greatest investments we can make in ourselves. The world changes quickly. New technology appears every year. Industries evolve and new opportunities emerge. People who continue learning remain prepared for these changes. Learning doesn't only happen in school. We learn from books, online courses, podcasts, conversations, work experiences, and even our mistakes. Every experience has something valuable to teach us if we remain curious. Continuous learning also increases confidence. The more knowledge and skills you develop, the more opportunities become available. Employers value people who are willing to learn. Businesses grow because their leaders continue improving. Individuals become wiser because they never stop asking questions. Knowledge is something that no one can take away from you. It becomes part of who you are and helps you make better decisions throughout your life. What advice would you give to someone starting over? If you are starting over, remember that you are not starting from nothing. You are starting with experience. Every success, every mistake, every disappointment, and every achievement has taught you something valuable. Don't compare your beginning with someone else's middle. Everyone moves through life at a different pace. Focus on your own journey and celebrate every small victory. Be patient with yourself. Progress is rarely fast, and real transformation takes time. There will be setbacks, but setbacks do not define your future. They simply remind you to adjust your approach and continue moving forward. Most importantly, believe in yourself, even when progress seems slow. Many amazing opportunities begin quietly. Stay consistent, remain hopeful, and keep taking positive action every day. What is your closing thought for today? Life will continue to change whether we are ready or not. We cannot control everything that happens, but we can always control our attitude, our choices, and our response. Choose courage instead of fear. Choose learning instead of giving up. Choose hope instead of doubt. Every sunrise is a reminder that life gives us another chance to begin again. No matter what happened yesterday, today offers a fresh opportunity to grow, improve, forgive, and move forward. Your future is not created by luck. It is created by the decisions you make every single day. Start today, stay committed, and trust that every positive step is leading you toward a better life. How can a person stay positive during difficult changes? Staying positive during difficult changes is not about pretending that everything is perfect. It is about choosing hope even when life feels uncertain. Every person experiences moments of fear, disappointment, and confusion. Those emotions are normal. What matters is how we respond to them. One of the best ways to stay positive is to focus on what you can control. You may not be able to control other people's opinions, unexpected problems, or changes in the world, but you can control your attitude, your effort, and your decisions. Another helpful habit is practicing gratitude. Every day, think about 3 things you are thankful for. They do not have to be big things. You can be thankful for your health, your family, your friends, a good meal, or simply another chance to improve yourself. Gratitude changes the way we see life. Instead of focusing only on what we have lost, we begin to notice what we still have. Positive thinking also comes from positive actions. Exercise, read inspiring books, spend time with encouraging people, and take care of your physical and mental health. Every small positive action builds emotional strength and helps you face change with confidence. Why is patience important during life changes? Patience is important because meaningful change rarely happens overnight. Many people quit too early because they expect immediate results. They plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. Real growth takes time. Think about learning a language. You cannot become fluent in 1 week. Every new word, every conversation, and every mistake contributes to your progress. Eventually, those small improvements become remarkable achievements. The same principle applies to building a career, improving relationships, saving money, or developing healthy habits. Consistency is more important than speed. Some days you will make great progress, while other days may seem difficult. What matters is that you continue moving forward. Patience teaches discipline. It reminds us that every worthwhile goal requires commitment. When we trust the process instead of rushing the results, we become calmer and more confident. How can we build self-confidence after a major life change? Self-confidence grows through action, not through waiting. Many people believe they must feel confident before they begin something new. In reality, confidence develops because we begin. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Every completed goal gives you proof that you are capable of succeeding. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Social media often shows only the best moments of people's lives, not their struggles. Everyone has challenges that others cannot see. Compare yourself only to the person you were yesterday. Speak kindly to yourself. Replace negative thoughts with encouraging ones. Instead of saying, "I always fail," say, "Every mistake helps me improve." Your words influence your mindset. and your mindset influences your actions. Remember that confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. How do good relationships help us through change? Good relationships provide strength during difficult times. Family members, friends, teachers, mentors, and supportive colleagues can encourage us when we feel discouraged. Sometimes we believe we must solve every problem alone, but asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom. Talking with someone we trust can provide new ideas, comfort, and motivation. Healthy relationships are built on honesty, respect, kindness, and communication. Listen carefully to others. Appreciate their support and be willing to help them in return. It is also important to let go of relationships that constantly bring negativity into your life. People who discourage your dreams or make you doubt your value can slow your personal growth. Choose to spend your time with people who inspire you to become a better person. What does success really mean after life changes? Success means different things to different people. For some, it means financial freedom. For others, it means peace of mind, strong relationships, good health, or making a positive difference in the lives of others. True success is not measured only by money or popularity. It is measured by the person you become during the journey. If you become more honest, more disciplined, more compassionate, and more resilient, then you are already succeeding. Life changes often redefine our priorities. We begin to realize that happiness comes from meaningful experiences rather than material possessions. We appreciate simple moments with loved ones, opportunities to learn, and the ability to help others. Success is a journey of continuous growth. There is always something new to learn, another goal to pursue, and another opportunity to make life better. What should people remember when facing a new beginning? Whenever you face a new beginning, remember that every expert was once a beginner. Nobody starts with complete knowledge or perfect skills. Everyone learns through experience. Do not allow fear to stop you from taking the first step. Even if your progress is slow, you are still moving forward. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger than before. Believe that your future can be brighter than your past. Keep your dreams alive. Continue learning and never stop improving yourself. Most importantly, trust that every season of life has a purpose. Difficult seasons teach resilience. Quiet seasons teach patience. Successful seasons teach gratitude. Every chapter prepares you for the next one. What is your final message for this part? Life is a journey filled with unexpected changes. Some changes will make you smile, while others will test your strength. Never forget that every experience has the power to teach you something valuable. Do not be afraid to start over. Do not be afraid to dream again. Every morning is a new opportunity to become wiser, kinder, stronger, and more confident. Keep believing in yourself, even when the road seems difficult. Keep working toward your goals, even when progress feels slow. Every step you take today is building the future you will live tomorrow. Your story is still being written. The next chapter may become the most meaningful one of your life. Walk forward with courage, hope, and determination, and let every new life change become the beginning of something truly extraordinary.